So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Probing pass, and he's picked out the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chouameni. Now it's Olise, steaming on goalwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Doué. And here's Olise. Passing nice and neat. Thuram might just make this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. France looking to pass their way through. Zaire Emery. That's been slipped through, and he was quick to react. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Chouameni. Doué.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Olise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Upamecano. And Zaire Emery. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Zaire Emery. Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Zaire Emery. And it's Digne. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a run-up. It's Thuram. Chance, surely! Goal! France!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now, can they get him away? Hernandez picks it up out wide. Upamecano can get it clear. Mbappe for Conte. Tchouaméni. Ball played for Klaus. Aimed beyond the defence. Klaus. And it's Tchouaméni. France finding their passes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doué. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Zaire Emery. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Off the post. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's not got that quite right. Zaire Emery. Now it's Thuram. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. That's a decent clearance. Opts for safety.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He can get that clear. Saliba. And it's Conte. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Kante really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 25. Attention, changement.
And it's Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's tidy. Conte. Now it's Olise. And that's played in low. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Good ball over the top.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Yeah, shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
So there's going to be another change
le
here.
numéro 11. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 6.
Conte,
Le numéro 7. Le
Dembele.
numéro 12.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh no, this does not look good. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Conte. Dembele. Dembele on a strong run down the right. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Barcola.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good ball. Big chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Upamecano getting this one clear.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that should get the job done. Oh, important interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Neatly clipped into space.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe purring through the gears. Dembele. Camavinga. Digne. Played in deep. And he's there to belt it away.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Camavinga gets it away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Upamecano. Oh, delightful ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And that should get the job done. Traoré. Oh, good spread. Klaus. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Digne. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour played. Tchouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could be danger here, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it.
There's the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence.
Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Olise. Still very early doors, but it is a terrible pass. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
France go into the lead. Tchouameni. And it's Doué for Olise. Out towards the flank. Thuram. Look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Doué. That's a sharp pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Threads one in. Oh, such a clever touch. Saliba. Tchouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been won straight back. Driving forward. And here's Thuram. Doué. And here's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. And Upamecano. And it's Tchouameni. Zaire Emery. Passes short and sharp. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Hernandez. Doué. Here's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Klaus. And it's Doué. Played back. Looking for a runner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Olise. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe. Hernandez. Olise. And Doué. Olise. And it's Doué. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 10.
France get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
This might spell danger.
Changement en cours.
Barcola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. France have a free kick. Camavinga. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. For Conte. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Barcola.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Dembele calmly anticipates.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Saliba. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great defending, strong and determined. A probing pass. Brilliantly cut out.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Digne. Conte. He's picked his way through. Digne. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kolo Muani being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Klaus. That's a throw. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Lovely bit of skill.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And time is up. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Shot could be on. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Searching pass he's played there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to...
Thuram! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. France are looking to go forward now. Done delicately. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hernandez cuts it out. Zaire Emery. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Olise puts his foot on the gas. He's chosen to go back. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni. And he's quick to snatch it back. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then...
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. That's the throw. Cleared away. Olise. Zaire Emery. For Olise. Guendouzi. And that is a little undercooked. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Guendouzi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Thuram. Guendouzi. And it's Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Showing good feet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Played with finesse.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Guendouzi. And France can counter now. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Thuram is onto this. Zaire Emery. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tchouaméni. Great vision. Zaire Emery. And it's Hernandez. Guendouzi has given away a free kick. Olise. Camavinga. Digne. Camavinga. Mbappe. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Koundé gets it away.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Zaire Emery goes sliding in. spread it left. Tchouaméni, Zaire Emery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Hernandez and Zaire Emery.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in. Danger averted for now. France have reclaimed it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Olise. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Zaire Emery. And Upamecano. Koundé. And it's Guendouzi. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mbappe! And that's a good ball. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 12. Le numéro 25.
Hernandez plays it
Le numéro
short.
6. Le numéro 20. Le numéro
In
24.
towards the back stitch. Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kolo Muani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koundé. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Doué. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Oh, off the bar. Kolo Muani. Referee's given a throw. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? That's tidy. Zaire Emery. He's being urged to shoot. Digne got a long way forward to join the attack. Gives it back. Can he spark a counter here? Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hernandez. This looks promising. Drilled in low. And that's the keeper's ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Kolo Muani. And it's Doué.
this has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Zaire Emery. Oh, what has happened here? He can get that clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Conte. He might have to go it alone here. And it's Doué. For Conte. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Attention, changement.
Into extra time we go. Saliba. And it's Koundé. Hernandez. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano. Koundé. And it's Conte. Hernandez. Over to the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Koundé. Tchouaméni. And it's Digne. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Kolo Muani. Conte. Hernandez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Extra time reaches half-time. There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. And we're off for the final time. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. And Upamecano. Klaus. And Koundé. And it's Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga, Barcola, and Doué. And he's away. He's in a great... Colomboani! And he's there to get it away. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. France have their second corner now. Klaus goes short. France have the chance to go the other way.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Digne. Camavinga. Now Barcola. And it's Kanté. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And one more try! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Driving forward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he welcomes in it, Thuram! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's an excellent interception. Thuram might just make this. Saliba pressing high and with purpose. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Conte.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rabiot. Oh, easy pickings there. Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely weighted ball. Zaire Emery. France do have a chance to counter here. Upamecano. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe. There's no... and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Well, that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. And it's Rabiot. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Thuram. Backward it goes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been flattened there. France with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Good ball, good take. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zaire Emery. Up towards the front line. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Olise. Kante getting this one clear. Olise. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's a promising position. Played in deep. Upamecano tries to clear. And that has been knocked clear. He's in a great position here. Shot goal! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development level.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. And it's Hernandez. Upamecano for Olise. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Zaire Emery. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tchouaméni. Olise. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Thuram. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. France just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. 60 minutes played. Played out wide. Hernandez is onto this. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 20.
Really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. That's rather hopeful. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Barcola.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 21. Attention, changement.
Upamecano. And he's gone searching crossfield. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Doué. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Klaus gets into some space. And he's managed to get rid. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
France looking to pass their way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kolo Muani is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Dembele goes short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga knocks it out wide. Dembele, and he's had it nicked away. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
I think we're just about done here. And it's Doué. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Hernandez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
De temps additionnel.
They've got a corner here. And that's it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Olise! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
France with the corner, they're first. Decent chance! Has another go! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Koundé. France are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Olise gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Quarter of an hour played. Koundé. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Conte. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Olise. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kante. And this is Kante. Kante gets flagged offside. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zaire Emery deals with that comfortably. That's a good ball out wide. Kante gets into a good position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot could be on. And that has been cleared. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Conte. And a goal here just before. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? Goal, France! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like
L'équipe de
that.
France, après 38 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 10.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Mbappe, played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Tchouaméni, good driving run. Mbappe, and they can counter here.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Conte, looking for the run. Olise, well, played right into his path. Upamecano. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That has ended up in no man's land. Olise. And it's Koundé. And it's Conte. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Here's Tchouaméni. Conte. And here's Thuram.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Hernandez. And it's Zaire Emery. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Conte.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here.